check. 1 2 1 2. What you gonna do? It's your girl Sarah the Illstrumentalist. With another episode of Microwave Beats with me, Sarah the Illstrumentalist. Hope you guys are having a good week. How's your week been? I'm in the microwave listening to the Riding Around EP. Woo chow, woo chow. This week did it for me. That's how you say woo chow. Or this record that I'm playing. Hope you guys are doing good. We're about to Lucy is looking at me because she thinks I'm talking to her. She got a little peanut butter going on. Keep her occupied for 2 minutes. But how's everyone's week been? This week's been kind of weird for everybody. I feel like first of all, I'm live on YouTube and Twitch right now. Wherever you are, thank you for watching. I'm going to be listening to the 2 new releases that came out today by me, yours truly, Sarah the Illstrumentalist. Some of the best work that I've ever composed from my brain. And I'm very excited to share it with you guys. But shout outs to you. Thank you for coming through. Where are you guys at right now? How's your week been? Literally, this week's been crazy. Like, for a lot of, like, the whole world. I saw that we have someone from France. How are you doing? Are you okay? Because I know they're not really talking about it out here in America, but there's a lot of protests going on in France. Or what part of France are you? But yeah, there's a lot going on right now. Like, within the last week since we talked, there was like a bank crash, affected a lot of businesses, a lot of people, a lot of money. Some people got laid off. So I'm just sending a lot of love to everybody. And we can definitely talk about money. Like, I love talking about generating multiple sources of income because I don't think right now in this time frame we should be like having one source of income, you know, and also like having different places to put your money and all that stuff. But yeah. Anyways, this is some deep stuff that's going on. So, but back to the music. Because one thing that I love, let me tell you guys, I love making happy music. Music that's like, you know, gonna uplift your spirit. And I hope that this music uplifts you guys' spirit. So here we are on my Spotify page. The new release today is called Let's Go Find the Sun. And it's 2 singles. The other one is called Getting Out of My Own Way. Hey, I know you guys can relate. Made these songs. They're gonna be on the album that's coming out next week. It's called Sarah's Keys. Everything is from scratch, from my brain to the computer to you guys. So let's listen. Oh, that's not it. It's an ad. You definitely don't want that that playing. We don't need that. We don't need that. don't need that at all. You can watch it though. Yeah, totally could pull up my Apple Music account, but yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that. Let's do that. I'm more of a Apple. Don't know why I even pull up. I know why, but you know. There's no ads over here. Boom. two latest singles. Let's Go Find the Sun, which is actually what I tell my dog when we're going when we're outside taking a walk. She's like in the shaded area. I'm like, let's go find the sun, because it's like it's cold on this side. Speaking of weather, weather definitely has been weird over here in LA. Finally back to normal for at least today. Thank you. Because last week was raining. I get to go out and do my routine after this. You know what I'm saying? Where are you at? Ice. Oh, you're Brooklyn. You're in Brooklyn. What's the weather like in Brooklyn? New York's weather has just always been like either it's really good or it's really bad. There's no in between. Yeah. So shout outs to everyone that came through today. I appreciate you guys. Like to put your messages up here in the front so you know that I see it, and I appreciate you guys coming. We got Ronnie with the fire emojis. Appreciate you. We got love for Melody. Greetings from Switzerland. Love your sound. Thanks for the great inspiration. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for tuning in. What time is it over there? It's like a whole nother day or something like that, right? Like, I appreciate it. I'm ready to go back to Europe. Ready to go back, but I need the weather to be right, because y'all got, y'all weather is weird too. We got Shannon from Detroit. I want to go to Detroit. Definitely want to visit the Motown Museum. Yes, that would be a dream. This is where they did it. Oh my gosh. We got Hens Beats from Italy. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming through. Okay. It was winter, now it's spring. Yeah, it's spring now. Literally this week. I'm so grateful. Spring solstice. Is it the spring solstice? That's what we call it. Daylight savings kicked my butt this week. Definitely whole big shift of stuff happened this week. So yeah. Like I said, like there's just a bunch of stuff happening, like not so good stuff at all. And just wish everyone the best week and the best weekend, and to know everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be good, Somebody in the comments and on Twitch asked me if I still make, or if I still do sync licensing. So yes. All the music that I've released within the past, since February, is Epidemic. It's an Epidemic Sounds library. So if you're a content creator, you could go to their platform and you can license my music so you can have it in your content. And also it gets placed in other places, or people that work for companies, they use it. So yes, this music is there for you to listen to for your leisure. And at some point, these songs will be like in ads and like on YouTube and stuff, which is dope. I'll be like, oh, snap, this is my song. Like, this is dope. So, definitely getting into other things with sync licensing as well. Outside of Epidemic, which is, like other specific companies, and like, it's really cool. I'm starting to connect with people from Universal, which is really dope. So I'm really excited to learn more about that side. So it's so many different ways to like earn money as a music producer without even like, well, for me personally, I don't have to necessarily work with another artist or something like that, in a traditional way. So yeah, I'm still doing that. Thankfully, I'm grateful for the opportunity. So but the music that I have coming out next month is all my music, as far as just like, it's not going to be in a catalog. It's just music that I'm making. That's what we're doing today. We're going to create music that is for a beat tape. We're going to release it on vinyl. We're going to put it on a cassette. I'm going through my music right now. Because I did the car test this weekend. I drove around and I listened to some of the songs, some of my ideas. I'm like, oh, I need to finish that. So like, let's see. Yeah, that one. So let me. Oh yeah, a few updates in the studio. Let me see. Let's see if you get. What am I doing? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Do you know what that is? You see how pristine it? I've only turned it on once. I haven't even. I have something else that you can't see. Is right here. It's called the virus, the Access Virus TI. This is a desktop synthesizer. It's my first one ever. It's a MIDI controller, and I have no idea how to use it. And I'm very excited to figure it out because it's just like when I first got the machine. I was like, I don't even know what this is and how to do it, but I'm gonna be the best machinist ever. And here we are. So I am very determined to figure out how to use that specific synthesizer. I've seen, like, there is a video, like, behind, like, what was it? Something behind the clock? Not behind the clock. What's it called when people get is it behind the clock? Against the clock? And they do the little 10-minute timer and they make a beat in 10 minutes. And there was an artist that was using that device. And ever since I watched that, I keep going back to it. It's like, I need to get that thing. How does it work? It's a MIDI controller? What does that mean? I don't understand. So yeah, I'm going to figure it out. I'm literally looking for this one beat. One moment. I have a million beats. I make beats every day. I'm gonna pull some beats up on here too on my SP. Okay, we got Portland in the house. Portland loves me. I need to go out there too. We got I can't even say that, but I know what you mean. 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 Greetings to you, live and direct from the Lone Star State, H-Town, Houston, Texas. Sending you love and amazing vibes. Your music is incredible. I love it. Thank you. C. Edwards. See, I'm just going to call you C. Edwards. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you. 30 Celsius every day here. What does that mean? I only know Fahrenheit. That sounds cold to me. Yes. Beats by Ray. Shout out to you. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, we got a dam. We got a dam here, yup. Weather has been crazy wet in North California. Like a fire hose against the windows. I feel you on that. Wow. You have a good analogy. Yes, it is a new MPC. Yes, I have more than I got another MPC. So yeah, I told you guys I'm really into different colors, and the black one is just not doing it for me. And I got that as a gift. It wasn't something that I had like purchased personally, and I really wanted the retro, so I got the retro. Golden Skin is an anthem. Oh, thank you so much. That's a song, Golden Skin. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. So, what I'm gonna do about this this MPC, I want to give it justice. So what I'm gonna do, probably in maybe 2 weeks, is take a really good period to actually to take a course on the MPC Live too. So Abe McCree has one. I'm going to take it. I'm going to learn the ins and outs so I can feel very comfortable, because I feel great with this this right here. This right here, hit a button. I make a beat in like 2 minutes. Effortlessly. But with this, I have to think. And I'd be like, wait, step one. No. I want to be able to get it flowing. And there's other things like song mode that I haven't wrapped my head around yet. So I'm going to give it justice by actually learning. I'm going to load up every single one of my sound packs. I literally just got it, unboxed it the other day. I have, like I said, another piece of gear, the Access virus, that I'm really trying to figure out how to even just get that to be heard on my computer, because it's new for me. I'm like, I need this, I need to download a driver, I need a cable, I need to, so, The NPC looks intimidating. It looks so good. Like, it looks so good. Look at it. Look at it. Shout outs to Zounds. I'm gonna provide a Zounds link so you guys can check out. They have the best deals on production gear. Like, seriously, they have it automatically like discounted and stuff like that when they have their own devices. They have the best value. And gonna tell you guys all about it once I wrap my head around. I've already made beats on it, but I want to get better. So yes, yeah, I got some cool content coming out with the other one that the black one. So I've been using it. I just think that I'm just trying to wrap my head around it, and just also like I said, just got it. So many things going on this week. I can only do one thing at a time. Some days I wish there was 2 versions of me. I'm just like, I need a clone. They talk about clones all the time. Like, where can I get that? I don't need an assistant. I need a clone. I need another version of me. They're gonna probably have an AI out soon. This is your assistant that's just like you. They think like you, they talk like you, and they do things just like you. We got Chile, South America in here. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. What's up? We got Mexico in the house. We got the whole world here in one place. This is great. This is like we are the world. I was wondering why they don't make that music anymore. Where's Quincy Jones at? He ain't dead yet. Why we ain't making the world happy music anymore? Like holding hands, let's hold it, let's come together. Yes, the NPC Live 2 is amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, they've been messing around with the NPC too. Yeah, so I'm still trying to wrap around my head around the new update too on this SP404 MK2. I'm going to be updating the course as well. I already know a couple of things, of course, that are freaking amazing, but I have to download certain things, update certain things. And I actually, my biggest problem, which we should talk about as producers, is the storage. So I have 2 computers that I'm using right now, and I have one constantly being backed up. The other one is brand new, but now the storage is full. So I just, one thing I like about Prince is that he had a vault mentality. So you guys know, like, Prince. Everyone knows Prince, right? Everyone has, that Prince has a vault of music. He used to make music all the time. He just recording. He was either performing or he was recording. And I appreciate his work effort. And I want to kind of just start recording. I already record a lot of myself. Not just music, but, video recording. I'm just going to be recording just to record and storing it. To have a vault of just documenting everything. And also when I practice, I record my practices because those end up turning into songs. So I had to find a really good external hard drive that has like, right now the biggest one that I'm getting is like 18 terabytes, but I'd like to have something with like 100 terabytes, like my own server or something like that. So yeah, getting into the bulk mentality. So yes, Baja, Mexico, and El Casa. Hey, what's up, Victor? Shout outs to you. What's up? Oh, we have you think Native Instruments will do an update? Machine Studio hard? I have no idea. Oh Lord, I hope they are. I feel like when they have these long breaks, I'm just like, they must be working on something. They must be working on something, right? They have to be watching everybody, and just, they watching right now. Shout outs to Mick. Finishing a song that I started like a few weeks ago, so this and then yeah, Ricky, you body this beat. What's up, Ricky? What up, John? We got J Dib. I can't say y'all's names, but that's why I got this thing here, so I could put your picture up there to give you some love, you know. Okay. It says if you have one big storage solution, you need at least one more because stuff happens. So that's a good point. I actually have multiple storages. I have literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably like 6. And these are all, sorry about the cracking. These are like 2 terabyte, 1 terabyte. You know, I have one that's attached to my computer that's 2 terabytes solid state that stores my sounds. That's just a sound library. And I keep buying and collecting more sounds, so I definitely need to copy that, and that's why I want to store on another place. So I want to back up all of my backups that I already have because it's very important. They're all like archive stuff, and these are old hard drives, so I can't expect for them to last forever. So I want to copy all those, put that in the big storage, right? And then I need to clear out this computer. Like the computer that's for streaming shouldn't have anything on there. It's really for editing and for video purposes. Like it's an M1 MacBook Pro. And then I have my production computer, which is literally a mess. But it has a time machine, so it backs up consistently, so I could just delete as I go. And I'm like, oh, it's backed up, you know. So I used to be a genius at the Apple Store. So people come in there, oh, my backup, my hard drive. Did you have a backup of your backup, sir? No, I did it. I did not. Yeah, and also, like, you know, there's cloud stuff, but, like, yeah, I'm good on that. My artwork and the behind me is cool. Thank you so much. Where can you copy it? Those are vinyl. Yeah, those are all vinyl. Got them from different parts of the world. You can go to vinyl stores or eBay, Urban Outfitters. I don't think I've ever bought one from Urban Outfitters. They're too new for me. I'm like, I need the dust. But I got the little the vinyl holder from Amazon. I need to update my Amazon storefront. That's gonna be this weekend's mini thing. I need a clone. See, these things I could definitely get someone else to do. I need an assistant. I maybe open up some positions. I just need to go ahead and get over Amazon link. Did you guys see the new Mid-Journey update? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. I like how you said, hello, host. How are you doing? I am a supporter of your channel. I always listen to in the background. Thank you so much. Who is Tenderheart? Yes. How much sound design is important? It's super important. The song that I showed in Premiere today was from scratch. It was from my brain to, you know, I use this keyboard as, I guess, a Yamaha keyboard, not necessarily a synthesizer, but I definitely, like I said, want to get in the mix of using this synthesizer, this desktop. I want to show you guys. I wonder if I could pull it up so you know what it looks like. Look at this. Look at that. Look how scary this looks. This is scary. This is scary to me. Because usually I'm a preset girl. You know? I'm pretty sure it has presets, but you see all those knobs? That's sound design for sure. So excited to wibble and wobble samples, and I'm excited. And that's why I like this SP404 is so important. You have so many effects. You can create your own sound. You could resample yourself. It is so cool. Like that's all we do here. You know, you got little things like, oh, it's not even on. Hold on. But yeah, you know, little. It's super important. Super important. I do not have a mixing board for my music production. Would love to have that. Yes. Would love to have a mixer. Probably need to get one. I need to probably get a lot of other stuff too. Never enough, you know. PS5 Guru. What's up? Can share some valuable information with you on what I normally do if you would like to hear. If it's valuable and appropriate for everybody, you can share what you like in the comments. I think this is a great community. I'm going to probably show you guys a little bit about Discord because the Mid-Journey got an update. And it's crazy. It's crazy. So in the comments, give me some prompts. Like, tell me what you guys would want, and just tell me anything that you want me to tell this AI. Like, tell me what you want me to say. Like, what are we gonna generate today? And be creative. Like, you know. And I will put it in there, and I will show you how crazy this is. I have to stop what I'm doing because I have to show y'all. Let me see what I put. It's the craziest shit I ever look. Listen, let me show you. Listen. Do you see how realistic this is? I put Alicia Keys with braids wearing a North Face jacket in a record store. And this is what it came up with. Lucy. Settle. Okay. Got a grumpy puppy here, y'all. Lucy. It's okay. Okay, puppy. Every time she takes naps, she don't like that shit. She hear one sound and she be like, "Oh my God, shut the fuck up." Especially around this time. It's okay, puppy. It's okay. Anyways. This is version 5 of Mid-Journey that I guess it just came out yesterday. I've been seeing a lot of tweets on Twitter. And people been showing what they had. And I was like, oh, ooh. So yeah, been messing around with it and it's crazy. So if you guys have any prompts, let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna still make these musics. I gotta make some beats or finish a song, and then maybe I can work on some artwork and stuff. But signs, right? I think I'm just gonna keep that. Yeah, honey, it's all for you. Let me stretch out this, or change this loop. This loop is brought to you by Dusty Drums Volume 1. Seriously, it's all in there. It's all up in that pack. And I'm just gonna fix these drums. I see what I did. Turning it back. It is on for me. The crows are growing. A little delay on this joint. You know? Let's see. This is what this sample sounded like, I think. Pitch it up even more. This little altar boy by Sound Toys. Fun toys to play with. He doesn't understand the concept of neighbors. Especially during nap time. You okay? Yes, it's okay. Go back to your naps. She's so grumpy. It's off and do. A little bit of siren action going on. Let me set it up. So, who is Tenderheart? I have a Discord. That's an amazing place to share information that's very great for the community. I'm working on building it right now. And for those that have purchased their most recent sound pack, Dusty Drums Volume 1, you have access to that Discord. And that Discord also gives you access to use Midjourney. So you can actually generate your own AI images, and I have the paid subscription, so you could use it as well. All you have to do is just download the sound pack. You'll have a bunch of drums to play with and make music with. It's royalty free. They're hard hitting, amazing drums. The drums that you're hearing from this right now is from the sound pack. And yeah, so if you go download the sound pack, there's a file that says Discord link. Open me. And you'll have access to not only to generate AI artwork if you want to with the fifth version of Midjourney, but it's a great place to drop resources. Like I have it organized so you can put, production stuff, mixing, drum and bass, sampling, all the things are organized. You can drop videos, you can drop resources, you can drop I have to turn this thing down because it's distracting me. So and it's also a place where you could share your music. You can promote your music, and talk amongst people. You can actually vent and share your frustrations about music production or what you're going through in life. So it's a safe place. So yeah, I highly recommend that you actually, if you have a Discord, just sign up so you can just get familiar with it. But would love for you to join my Discord so we can all just have access to each other and be able to support each other and share really cool stuff. So, and yeah, that's that. So let me share with you guys something really quick because this is super important to talk about it right now. Within that last week, so much has happened. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but a lot of people got laid off. These are for big tech companies. The bank industry, a lot of banks failed. And a lot of these jobs are not going to be replaced. And as you can see, AI is literally elevating. And a lot of people, some people don't like it. Some people love it. Some people haven't tried it yet. But let me tell you one thing. Look me in my eye. AI is not going to take over. But someone using AI will take over. So if you haven't tried it yet, you need to try it right now. Because it's evolving, it's smarter than humans. And what do you think's gonna happen? If you think I'm not gonna use it, I'm gonna use that thing. That thing's smart. But don't let your job don't be behind. Especially if you're a millennial, you better go ahead and get on it. Okay. All right. No, you don't have to look in my eyes anymore. But seriously, scary. A lot of stuff is happening right now, but just get on the wave. Thank you so much for the compliment. Ninth Wonder would be proud. I appreciate that. I'm sure that he is proud. Shout outs to Ninth Wonder. Shout outs to North Carolina. Keep doing that soul music. Someone had asked me, do I classify my music as lo-fi? I say yes. I make happy lo-fi music or soulful lo-fi music or boom bap. Just like more like boom bap music, like because it's more hard hitting drums. Some people consider lo-fi just like really it's like study music and sad, or I'm in a library and sipping coffee. But I think it's, for me, it's just like my definition of lo-fi is like the imperfection of hip hop, or the imperfection, like the no quantized beats to the wobbly samples that's chopped up and not perfectly on the grid, and whether it's at a 92 BPM or 74, or once we get past like the hundreds, we're in the lo-fi house. It doesn't even matter. It's like I'm just making whatever feels good. But I would consider like I'm like a happy boom bap, like up tempo lo-fi. Like if you want to get like in the groove where you're like happy lo-fi, you're gonna holler at me. Now if you want to go to sleep and go and do some other stuff, there's a bunch of other lo-fi stuff. I don't make that stuff. I just can't. I definitely have published, like but like, all right, this is, and it hits because it's just, steady vibes. But I like for my music to be hitting. I like to listen to my music now, so just like, I want to listen to it every day, you know. So I'm trying to find this beat tape. Boom. Put it in my ideas bucket. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm gonna add some. Why don't I sign with? Do you think I have control over who I'm signed to? I don't know. Why don't you hit? Literally, I dare you right now. Right now, I dare you to send Ninth Wonder this live right now. Drop it in his DM. I dare you. You think I have control over that? You have more control than I do. You just let him know. Hey, have you seen this person named Sarah? You know? Or don't do it. Or don't. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm not scared. Shout out to Knife Wonder. Everybody. The GOAT. What if I just put a distortion on it? Let's just, probably sounds good. Ooh. I could turn it down. I know what to do. Add a little performance effect on there. Get a little filter joint and shut it off. Turn it. Too abrupt. Never mind. What's for dinner tonight? Excited. I'm excited for food. I'm excited for food. I'm excited for food. Oh yeah, that was it. Let me re-listen to it. Thank you so much for coming through the stream. We have awkward McClan. What up? We got King Chef Los. Thank you so much. Sample is giving Kanye West. Ninth Wonder. You know that era. Hey, that's what's up. So I'm alongside rotation with Ninth Wonder tracks. That's what's up. Thank you so much. It's just a tad bit late. See, and I could see it on the grid. My ears is earing it. My ears is earing it. Let's tighten up this sample though. See, right. That's how you end it. You end it with some excitement. Whoa! Woo, child. Woo, child. Today done got me. Make sure you save your samples. Save your stuff with the samples, y'all. Let me export it. Put it in my folder. Hold on. I gotta keep track of I gotta keep track of all the wonderful songs that I have. Cause I think I have scheduled these. Are these done? Ooh, I got some songs I need to schedule out on DistroKid for next month. Definitely gonna process this song through the SP404. Add some other things to it. Why not? That's the process. What is on my screen? Would it not be no notification showing up? Anyways. What was I gonna say? Okay. RJ Points. Hi, Sarah. Glad for you're active on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching and noticing that I'm very active. Very active. I at least cut down on the streaming because I feel like I have so much going on, and I feel like at least once a week I can show up consistently, and that's why I'm here. And I appreciate you guys being here, and it's so fun. It's really dope to share my process with you guys, and just also just like connect with you guys and girls and days, all of everything's dogs, cats. I'm gonna discriminate here in microwave beats. So this song is good. I'm going to let's see what these songs are. Excuse me. Don't want to wake my baby up. She gets so upset. We got Love from Italy. Shout outs to you. Definitely eat a crepe for me. A crepe. You know. Some gelato. Yes. I love that. Thank you so much. Let's see what these songs. song is done. Yes. Don't want to spoil the whole thing. These will be out next month. I might as well go and schedule that. This is the pack 3 for next month. Pack 4. It has what we just made. Listening. This song sounds so crazy in my car. I was like, yeah, I gotta release this. Shout out, see you coming through again. Thank you. Today I first started listening to my latest release. I actually should pin that so you guys can have access to that. 1 second. Okay. It's called Let's Go Find the Sun. Add that to your springtime playlist so you get in the mood. If you're in a bad mood, listen to it. You'll feel great. In fact, I would love to play it for you guys. I love playing the piano now. Even though I'm not the best, but I'm like that kid. I'm like that kid that's like excited to show you. Look what I learned, Mom. I'm like, that's good, hon. Keep practicing. I love it. So let's talk about this sign thing that you guys keep talking about. Like, yeah, I don't mind you sending my stuff to anybody. Send it to your mom. Send my stream to your mom, to your dog, to Ninth Wonder, to Eighth Wonder, to Just Blaze, Pharrell. I don't, but I don't have any intentions behind anything. Like when we talk about getting signed, I think people have a huge misconception of what getting signed mean. Like, what do you guys expect from me to get out of getting signed by Ninth Wonder? Like, I make my own music. I release my own music. I've had over hundreds of millions of streams. And, like, as an independent artist, I get to keep a lot of the money. I build my own fan base. I do my own stuff. But I also could start paying other people. And I pay for people to do a lot of stuff. Sometimes I end up having to do it. But it's great. I enjoy it. It's my job. But it's a fun job. And like the only thing I would want to like change, or not necessarily change, but like I've already shared this, but like it'd be dope for me to continue to make music for sync licensing for movies, for film, for I want to like be like you watching Fast and the Furious and my song playing. That's just hard. Like, or playing a video game and the song is playing. Like, I discovered A Tribe Called Quest by playing a skate video game when I was in middle school. I didn't know what A Tribe Called Quest was back then because I was surrounded by other things. Like, I was in the suburbs. They didn't talk about stuff like that. So, like, that's the coolest way to get your music discovered. Or, like, I went to Universal Studios, and when I went to the kids section, they were playing Pharrell Williams because he composed some of the soundtrack for Despicable Me, which is like, oh my gosh, yes, that's it. That's the biggest flex, literally. You're going to the kids section and they're playing your music, bro. Come on. I'm gonna keep speaking into existence. So, yeah, that's like anyone from Universal watching. What's up? Like straight up, because anything like I want to make kids music. I want to make like pop music. So like I'm just in the process of developing myself as an artist or a producer, and it's important for me to stay focused on like being the best version of a music producer. So when opportunities show up, I'm already ready. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to take the time to take lessons and to actually work on your craft. So like that's where I'm at, You feel me? But yeah, I don't know. I think people, for some reason, I think in America or just overall or in hip hop, people don't take you serious until someone gives you a cosign. I'm so humble. I don't even tell you guys half the people that I speak to, and I mean I'm gonna be. So I like to keep the focus on me, but I've talked to a lot of people, and I've been in the rooms, and I've spent years in the industry with other people, and I just focus on myself. So being co-signed is cool, but it's even better when you do it yourself. You know. But yeah, like I said, I don't really like. If I was to get signed to a record label or someone else, it doesn't make sense. I have my own label, and I want to work with other artists and help them develop, as well as like the contracts I'd be signing would be sync licensing, like companies, not people. I wouldn't sign to a person, and I guess that's what I'm saying. So yeah. Anyways, shma. I'll pull up this beat and figure out what did I even do to make that beat. Definitely like a nighttime vibe. Literally have so many beats. It's like a library to go through this index. It's on shelf 6, aisle 1. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you so much, CeeLo. Appreciate you. If you guys use the code off the grid, the code finally works. I am so sorry that it hasn't been working. You get a discount off the merch and the sound packs and the guides and posters. Yeah. Off the grid at noquantize.com. So if you want the dusty drums, some merch. Okay, I use the sound pack. That's dope. Okay. Got birds and such. It's giving me like, I don't know, Flying Lotus. But no one can sound like him. I can never sound like him, but you know what I mean. party EQ. Hmm. I'm trying to think what would that title be called. Let me just. Mhm. Are you doing this to me? Got you smelling like pee. Ooh. I don't know how people be rapping, but they be rapping. Imagine. Let me see if I put Flying Lotus. Abstract. Album art. Let's see. I'm using Midjourney version 5. Version 5. Version 5. This beats. Is this? That's not. That's okay. Bet. Okay, what's this beat? It's another beat I did that I need to finish. Let me listen to it. Okay, let me just open another folder. Organize these songs for packs. So yeah, this is a great example of why like I wouldn't want to be signed. Like, so for an example, I technically am signed. I have so I signed a contract to work with Epidemic Sound. So that's just obvious. In order to produce music, you do have to sign contracts. Um, so that's that. But it's also not an exclusive uh, contract, which means like I don't have to, like, I'm not just making music for them. I can make my own music, release my own music whenever I want to make music. So I have an agreement to make music for them and for their catalog, and they also release it on streaming platforms, which is dope. That's what's happening now. That's what's going on with the singles. I literally came up with that plan. Like, I didn't want to just release an album on the 24th. I wanted to release 2 songs at a time to slowly build up the momentum. So when you do listen to the album, you already know half the songs that are on there, and it's just something new. And they allow me to do that because I we have a relationship, you know. But it's also like it's not a major record label where they have like a machine, like other people, like other artists have a huge machine behind them, like a huge machine. It's completely different. And I think that's why people do get signed. They think that they could get more attention other places. Back in the day, it makes sense, but right now with social media, social media, which is dying right now, which we should talk about. um, uh, it's easier to just do your own thing. Like right now, like I'm able to connect with fans and people that love my music directly, that are who's my audience. If you guys, you guys showing up, it literally is amazing. It's going to continue to grow as long as I'm consistent in showing up. I know that you guys will show up as well. And these companies, they see that regardless if it's a record label, if it's a brand, like you know someone trying to get a sponsor, they see that we have a relationship and it's real. It didn't happen overnight. Worked really hard to build a community, and I don't take that for granted, and they don't either, but they don't talk about it. Like, in order for you to get signed, you already have like a following, you already have people, you're already trending, and it's just kind of the opposite of how it used to be back in the day. So being signed now, like CeeLo says, getting signed isn't fun. You can't do what you really want to do. There's people. So this is the thing. Some people say when they get signed, if you're the top priority of that label, you'll be fine. But if there's like 200 people on that label, and you just got signed, and you're not popping, and you're not, you're gonna either get shelved or you're gonna get, or it's gonna not work out. And then with record labels, it's like a business loan. You have to, they give you money, but you have to recruit that money. As well as a lot of artists not having control over like their artistry, like as far as like how they make their music. Some people are being told what to do and how to make it, and like everything that I make is from me. I'm at the place where like they're like, we trust everything you make, and we just make it. And I love that. Like, it's dope. Like, I'm gonna make a dance album because I'm like, I think it's time for me to just switch it up and just do something else, and no one's telling me to do that. You know what I'm saying? So like, whereas like certain people like, oh, the data analytics is saying that dance music is popping, you should incorporate whatever music that's popping somewhere else, and let's add in, so yeah. So I hope that if you guys are doing music, that you understand the industry is very important, because it's not, right now it's important for people to be independent. It's much fun. You can get a lot of money. It's so much money. I remember back in the day, it's just, things have changed so much, and we can talk about it. Like, we really can talk about it if you want to. So you just let me know if you want to talk more about money and how to make money as a music producer, as an independent music producer at that. Like for an example, like the merch that you guys purchase from my store, I get all the money. Of course, there's people that help me make the merch, and I have to, pay for that service. But there's, we don't know when we pay for a vinyl or for, a t-shirt from your favorite artist, if they're actually getting that money, if the label actually may be getting that money. So, yeah. AI production is nothing to worry about. Music is nothing that an AI can do. You need soul to make music. You know. And also, like I said, like I was telling you guys, look in my eyes. AI is not going to take over. Somebody using AI is going to take over. So if there's going to be an AI music production plugin that's going to come out in the next 6 months, and you're just like, I'm not going to use it, okay? There's going to be a 16-year-old that's going to be using it, and he going to be making Earth, Wind, and Fire songs from his iPhone in 6 seconds. And he'll probably be making money from it. So, you better embrace it, because like I said, there's people getting laid off. These jobs are not coming back. These companies are being more efficient, which is they're just being frugal and just being, just using technology because we can. Like, let's see what I typed in for, look at this. I just typed in, look at this. Look at this. I put Flying Lotus abstract album art, and this is what it came out with. Do you see this? And I know graphic designers they're dookie in their pants right now, as you should, and everyone. And I get that. Oh, AI's gonna take. Yes, you're right. you damn right. You go to a McDonald's. There's no people. There's no physical people taking your orders anymore. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on the screen. They even have people that are working from home that are taking orders at fast food restaurants. The stakeholder, we live in America. People are going to try to be more efficient. It's going to happen. If you're going to be upset about it, that's cool. I think it's important for you to at least try it and be aware, because like I said, AI is not going to take over. Someone using AI is going to take over. And just like Timberland said, AI is not going to take over music production. There's going to be an assistant. There's going to be an AI assistant that's going to help us produce music. He's already seen it. He's like, it's there. But if you're the one that's still using Pro Tools the old school way in like 10 years and there's an AI assistant, yeah, you should be very sad. So I highly recommend let me check it out. Let me go ahead and use it real quick. Yes. Yeah, so even like if you really get into stories like so for an example, there's Marvin Gaye. He was signed to Motown Records, and he actually made a lot of music that he didn't necessarily want to make, like sexual healing and like the sexual songs. He actually wanted to make What's Going On in like the inner city blues, but he was the first one to do something like that. But he knew he had to play the game, so he did the doo-wop stuff for a while, and of course he didn't have creative control. That was Berry Gordy's vision, but he did it. He played along in order to, I think maybe he left, or maybe that was Stevie, but one of them left and came back and got more creative control. But he had, in order for people to listen to him, Marvin Gaye created Sexual Healing, all the other songs, and then he was like, I got your attention, play What's Going On. Because he knows that he was a vessel for, it was much more than him. It wasn't about Marvin Gaye himself. It was about Marvin Gaye he was a vessel for God. Like as musicians, as artists, this is spiritual stuff that we're doing. I'm not making the music. Something else is coming through me to make the music. And we have to spread the message. So some people have to do what they got to do to do what they got to do. Like, all right, well, in order for me to reach the masses, I gotta do this, and this is just part of my agreement that that I made before I got here, because it's some deep stuff. So some people will do whatever they got to do, you know. So nothing wrong with, like, if people sign contracts to do you know, and they just want to get more help to get their message out and their music out, and they have a plan to maybe do something else later to like I'm gonna do what they say, so the next album I have more creative control, or like get to talk about like what's actually important. Um, so it depends, you know. It depends on your intention and, you know, what your goals are within this industry. So, yes, yes, go with your gut. Exactly. Well, yeah, so say that's a good idea. Gut is definitely another brain. So, um, I'm reading through all y'all stuff. So, yeah, remote working. Um, so I think everyone's trying to figure out the sync game right now. I think it's just important to work on your artistry and connecting with um other people that are doing it. So like this is kind of like what I told my mom. If I really like needed to talk to like some sync licensing people, this is kind of what I would do. I would go watch all my favorite TV shows and movies, go to the end where they have credits, and find the music supervisor's name and follow them on Instagram and hit them up. Go to them directly, send them your stuff. Same thing. My mom is a aspiring actress, and like hit up the casting director, ask them where they post you know extras, even if it's not a role, a leading or a role with lines. You never know, they may DM you back like, hey, yeah, we have open call on Saturday down here, and we need 600 extras for this shot. And sometimes these music supervisors and these casting directors have like not the biggest following, so they may be able to see your message. So that's one thing I would do. I don't know if that's something that I mean, it's worth trying. So like, go to Insecure, go to the music supervisor's name, know all the people's names, at least know, like, excuse me, at least follow them, and then don't be that person that's liking all their stuff and commenting on their stuff. That's just terrible. But it doesn't hurt to reach out and see, what happens. But there's this community called, what's it called? Control. CTLR. I think it's a sync. It's a free syncing community, a sync licensing community. Google that. Control without the vowels, and then type in sync licensing community. It's free to sign up, and I think he has a course, like a free course that breaks down the industry. Someone that's been in the game way longer than I have. So and then also, like, for me, like, I've gotten reached out by the supervisors just solely because I'm posting content all the time. So I highly recommend that you have some leverage, or you stand out by not just making music but showcasing your talents and getting your face out there, and all that stuff. So yeah. Wait. Let me try to. I'm trying to read your message. It says, do I look for this website's playlists? Reword your question. I don't think I understand. That's not true. People's tastes are not simpler. I think that you underestimate people's taste. I think it's not the people's taste. It's we live in a different generation. Literally, I'm not sure what generation y'all grew up in, but every day from when I got off of school, I would turn on the TV. TRL would come on at one time, and 106 and Park would come on the other time. And then on Saturdays, Soul Train would come on. So every day, 6 days out of the week, I had a music program giving me music that I wouldn't discover on my own unless we don't have that anymore. Kids don't have access to these programs anymore. They just, it's reality TV and Blueface and stuff like that. And then Soul Train. Like Soul Train used to come on every Saturday for like forever. Forever. And there's people on TikTok, that's making good music that are actually playing instruments and singing, and they're harmonizing and dancing and stuff like that. So, and then there's a lot of different artists that are making good music. So there's literally there's an album I have back here called The Sacred Souls. Like they sound like they're from the 1950s or 60s, but they're from this year. So, no. I think it's just we have to figure out how to we have to go backwards with the musicianship. Had this conversation with Illa J last week about making sure we go to piano practice and learn the instrument and be the best musician that we can be, and going back to recording live instruments, and also taking a step back and maybe even recording on tape and going how did Motown record their records, because that music sounds so much better, even though it may have been more complex to create. So it's gonna happen. We're taking a step back. I think everything is taking a step back right now, which is dope. So but it's also weird because it's reflecting in politics. If you can tell, if you know what's going on in the news in the South, and all these states changing the laws and going back to Jim Crow and freaking people. There's this guy I don't want to talk about it. It's so messed up, but they're going backwards. And we're just oh, history repeating itself. But the music, I feel like we're taking a step back. And I'm definitely getting the call. I'm not settling for just, 808s and flipping samples and stuff. I am very passionate about every instrument, and I'm going to be learning so much just because it's just, when I listen to other music, it's they knew so much more about music, and I feel like it's important for us to stay on their level, at least go higher or something like that, so. But yeah. Do I mix all my songs? Yes, I do. I mix my music in Machine. Just like here. I just come over here. Right here. Got every single thing I need. Figure out this is boom boom boom. Okay, so put this in my idea bag. Okay, those songs are good to be uploaded. I need to make one more song for this pack. I'm just talking out loud. these are some ideas, but they just maybe put out in a beat tape. Let's just open a new project. Yay! I've never heard of that. Dope. I think that's cool. Of course, I'm always dropping gems. Have you guys never mind. I'll pull it up as I'm pulling up a sample because I think it makes sense. Also have these songs. Oh snap, I forgot. Okay, so I made artwork for this. Lo-fi bedroom at night with red. Okay, let's see what it would Midjourney would do right now if I asked it to do the same thing but in version 5. So yeah, you can come here, you can make your mixtape, your singles, your EP or album artwork from here. Okay, at least get it started here, which is dope. Where am I headed? Okay, here am I headed. Lo-fi bedroom at night with red full moon outside with probably something like, okay, lo-fi bedroom with red full moon in the window. Black girl, because it's important. 8K. I have no idea, but like, what are you gonna make? What are you gonna do? I've run out of hours, y'all. You run out of fast hours. You can either now purchase more fast hours with the button below. You know I'm gonna do that shit. Well. Let me think about it. More! Let me look at something. Yeah. I think I'll look into that. Because I want to update all my artwork. Because now that the new version is out, I had made some songs and had created the album artwork already. Like for this right here. Clear this out. Yeah, you didn't know he didn't want to make sexual healing. It's not that he didn't. There's an interview out there. You can watch it. He's talking to this lady. It's like before he passed away. Tragic passing. That's why I'm like so like what happened? What's going on with him? Like, but yeah, he played the game. Like he played the game, and I appreciate him explaining. Like, yeah, I really wanted to talk about, cause the thing about why I connect with Marvin so well is that he's an Aries, and he talked about how he's just so sensitive and how he just was overstimulated by how much was going on out in the world and very like concerned about like people and what's going on in life, and like it drove him to depression. He was just too like sad, and so you're right about it. And at the time, people weren't making music like that. He was the first one to make freedom music, you know, as far as just like on a mainstream level like that, especially for like Motown and stuff like that. They were all happy and you make me smile so bright. And he's like, people dying in the street. Like, whoa, taking it to the next level. Um, do I prefer to mix my beats on the headphones? I think it's important to do it on both headphones and speakers. I definitely like to listen to them on the headphones, but I like to make sure I go to the car, listen to listen to it in different ways, because like you want to make sure it sounds good in the car. When I get in the car, sometimes the drums be hitting too hard, but like, bro, my speakers are about to burst, so let me turn this down. So yeah, do some car tests whenever you make some music. I'm gonna go through some sound packs and chop up some samples. That's the one. It only takes 2 seconds. What advice do I have to giving an independent producer looking to start their own music production company? I'd say go to this website called howtostartanllc.com. Put your state in there. Get your LLC. Get your business license. It's very easy. And then also, you're going to want to start using QuickBooks. QuickBooks is a bookkeeping software that keeps tracks of your transactions. So when you start paying for things like that business license, you can keep track of it in QuickBooks. And then when you file for taxes, you have everything there, from your profit to your expenses to you can even send invoices. People can pay you through there. And you can reconcile your bank accounts, which means you're just checking to make sure there's no issues. Like, for an example, like this week, every Wednesday I have something called Wealth Wednesday, and which is just basically making sure I go over my finances, making sure I'm good, everything's good, everything looks okay. And I went through my QuickBooks and like noticed that like I got charged twice for the California state franchising fee, which is $800. So it's like, oh, I paid that twice. I don't know if that's right. But like, if you don't make the time to check those things, you could really be losing your money. So I had to make sure everything's okay. I'm gonna be, getting that money back, but because I had to, make sure I called, and those things are super important. So like, I know a lot of people talk about the music part, but the business part is very important. Getting your business license, making sure you have QuickBooks, something like TaxJar that can help you calculate sales taxes if you sell things in certain states that require you to pay sales taxes and all that stuff. Don't get discouraged. It's not that bad at all. But what I would say is, you're gonna get your EIN from the IRS. And then you're gonna go ahead and like start a website. You're gonna go ahead and go to like Shopify or Wix or Squarespace or wherever you decide. I like Shopify. They give you 14 days free, so you can test it out. But this is where you could have, you could sell your own beats and your own website. You can sell merch. You can sell sound packs. You can sell individual sounds, stems. You can have them previewed there, just like any website. And in order to do those things, you do have to have your business license. You have to have an EIN, especially with like working with different companies like Printful or they need your EIN in order to do business with you. That's why I say go get your business license. Get everything. Get your business checkings account. Go get your business credit card. Set it up. Pay that $800, then they may take it out twice, but you gotta pay for it. But you can write it off. That's why you use QuickBooks to keep track of all of your expenses, because you can write off, or things that are music production related are business purchases. So like if you buy software, equipment, and you're making an income, you can do a tax write-off and all that stuff. So that's my little spiel. I would say, like, if you want to learn more, to definitely, like I said, go to howtostartallc.com for your state. But I have a mentorship opportunity at noquantize.com. So if you want to have a one-to-one with me, I would love to talk to you and get to know you and your goals. Everyone has different goals, and everyone's plan is different, Yeah, let's talk about this real quick. Let's talk about how social media is dying real quick. Let me tell y'all something. Because there's a lot going on right now. They about to ban TikTok. And I'm not kidding. They doing some mob stuff. They said that they're telling the owners of TikTok that you have to sell the app in order for us to keep using it. What kind of mob stuff is that? So the owner's coming out here testifying. Hope they figure it out. But on Instagram, they not paying influencers anymore. And they just laid off a lot of people again. So just imagine going on to these platforms, and I'm talking about TikTok, Instagram. Just imagine going on these platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and posting your content, your good content that you just spent days creating, months sometimes, and only when people sees it. That's what's going on. So TikTok, Instagram, something's wrong with the algorithm. They want people to pay because they are broke. and it's getting really awkward because TikTok's sending emails talking about, hey, here's a $20 credit towards advertisement. And I'm like, what? I'm not paying for my audience to see my content. I have all of these followers. They should be able to see my content. But literally like 1% of my audience sees. You have to actively go to my account to see my content. That goes for everybody. Everyone's frustrated. And if you haven't noticed, Stolen Drums and Curtis King, they don't use those platforms anymore because it doesn't love us like that. We love them too much. We spend so much time on TikTok and Instagram, and It's wild. Like it's like an addiction. It's like we stick around hoping that something's gonna happen. Occasionally it does, and then we just keep feeding the system, feeding it. So yeah, get on YouTube. YouTube pays creators for streaming, for posting, for views, for shorts. Yes, post your stuff on YouTube. Diversify your content. Is what if YouTube doesn't work? Twitch. If there's no Twitch, if TikTok doesn't work, somebody's gonna make another app. Keep making content. Remember the Bolt mentality I talked about. Just keep making stuff and you can recycle all of your content. You can recycle all of your Instagram content on YouTube right now. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna find out. No one's gonna know. You know? Blueface, baby. Alright. I'm from 88, grew up on the MTV Emo Rock and the 106 in Park. Soul Train, even the show 360 with Fred Rose Star and Kel back in the day. Underrated show. That's what's up, yes. How did Mozart record his record? That's a good question. I think there's someone out there probably has a video, track lib or something like that. This is how Mozart sampled himself. I'm pretty sure, the thing about, I think with Mozart, I don't think it was recordings. They did transcribes. Like they would transcribe the music on sheets. This is their recordings. So that I think that answers your question. Like whenever he, that was just imagine like back in the day they didn't have like recordings, and like you would have like a stack of sheet music and like, oh, the new Mozart is out. Oh shit, hold on. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We're going. Oh, he did that shit. That's probably exactly how they did that. Thank God we don't have to do that. What's my thoughts on sematics? My brain is having a brain fire on that. I'm pretty sure as I'm driving somewhere tonight. But oh yeah. Yes. I can't believe I ran out of hours, but I'm just gonna use what I have. I have to check. When does my hours restart, man? Yes. Bobby Womack, he be alright. He lived a good life. Marvin, he was a little sad though. Marvin had a sad one. I don't know. People don't talk about that enough. His father killed him. Marvin gave him the gun. Marvin was low key suicidal. He just wasn't balls enough to do it. He gave his dad a gun and pissed his dad off. And his dad was the type of parent like, I brought you in this world and I'll take you out type energy. So, and he beat his ass and he got his ass killed. So, I know it's real fucked up. It's messed up. The website, hold on. I don't know why it won't let me type on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, I got it for you. It's called, let me just look it up. How to start an LLC.com. Boom. Get yourself a business license. Boom. When I was living in North Carolina, it was only $125. Very affordable. And like I said, it's a tax write-off. I don't really know that I've actually gotten into mixing yet. I just know that mixing is just about making sure things aren't too loud or too low and getting everything in its right frequency. Put an EQ on everything. compress certain things. You know, reverb, delay, give it some space. And all the extra stuff you want to, you know, manipulate the sound. But I feel like I still have a lot more to learn when it comes to mixing. I just know what sounds good for me, and you know, I'm still learning. I'm not perfect. But I'll be like, oh, that bumps, I guess that'll do it. Print. Okay, let's. Chop it up again. I think I'm gonna do a micro chop it up. Beyonce. Destiny's Child. Let's pull up some dusty drums real quick. Real quick. Where's it at? The crows are crowing. Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is, right in front of my face. Okay. Pull up a drum break. Let's try it. I don't know. Oh yeah, gotta change the BPM. That'll do. That'll do, SpongeBob. That'll do. Am I open to touring? I would love to tour, but I love being home, bro. I love being home, man. Shit, it's scary out there. I be like, bruh, I can't even go out to Trader Joe's sometimes. People crazy out here in these. It's different out here now. It's like ever since COVID, it's like the atmosphere is different, especially for like the touring culture. Even like going to a festival is so different. Like going to a concert just feels different. Not even just because of like COVID, but like the energy. It's not safe. But I do want to go out there. I want to go out there and have some fun, you know. So I'm open. lot of people stopped touring because it costs too much because of the gas and the inflation, and you know, it's wild. Things have changed so much. That's why a lot of people are doing residencies in like Vegas because it's more affordable, and I think it's more cost efficient to be in one spot as an artist in a very tourist place because there's a lot of people already there, which makes sense. So maybe I'll do something here in LA. Maybe I'll start. I think that'd be a good idea. I think it'd be cool, like, to start pulling up in Venice Beach and like pulling up my my SP and my speaker and just doing some shows. I like to get like a better speaker system though. So, because it's like when you go outside, you're dealing with so many elements. Do I often use sample packs, royalty-free samples, or do you dig somewhere else? So, yeah, most of my stuff is royalty-free sound packs, expansions, Native Instruments expansions are the best. They always come out with something new, like every month or something, every other month. This is a royalty-free sample. I do not use Splice, though. Do not use Splice. I don't use that at all. Lots of issues with that. I used to. I've definitely made a song or two with Splice samples. When it comes to like having fun and just messing around, of course I like digging and just grabbing vinyl and flipping it, but like and also track lib is really cool too, but it's also like I like the experience of getting a vinyl and sampling personally just for the fun of it, but we like to make music and release it and not have any problems. So yes. Oh, Jay Smith just asked me about Web3. I don't know anything about that. I'm still trying to figure out if people are still using NFTs. Is that still a thing? Like, people, did that not work out? I feel like that just died down. Maybe the market's down. Haven't checked. I just want to see what it sounds like. It's cool to just pull up a VST, add a little effect. This is part of the sound design process. Just, you don't know what you're going to do. You're just going to play around and see if it works. So I'm going to pull up Sound Toy. Little altar boards are really good, like pitch bender. Like it literally does a great job at like pitching the sample without really messing up the format. So it kind of, whereas like if I did this in the actual machine software, it would make the sound, the BPM would be a little different. It would be time stretch. Just pitches it, and I need that. I just want to just mess around with the pitch. With the same giving us chipmunk vibes. Chipmunk. Wow. So many messages. What up, Sound Beat Productions? Thanks for coming through. Happy Friday. Yeah, there's we're gonna go ahead and probably start saying goodbye to social media this year. They're gonna start paying. You're gonna have to start paying for it, which no one's gonna do. No one wants to do that. We're already paying for Netflix, and Netflix is already trying to separate the household and all that stuff. um, it's just I don't like it's. This is it. Epiphany. I haven't used Facebook in over a year because it's just too toxic for me. I don't like getting on it. I don't like the energy. I don't like what people post. A lot of people need therapy and they just think Facebook is just a place that they could just. So I don't even get on there unless I'm just post. I just literally post my content and leave. And like Instagram is starting to feel like that. It's like I'm gonna post my stuff at 12 o'clock because I feel like people are going to get on here at 12 o'clock and start swiping. And I'm going to get out and go back to TikTok. I like TikTok because it's like and I think that's why they want to ban it, is because you get a lot of good information, the news, you get a lot of things that the media is not covering. And freedom of speech is really like not really freedom of speech anymore at this point. Like if they ban TikTok, and then someone else comes out with another version of TikTok and they want to ban that we really have a problem here in this country. They really, and the fact that they're trying to tell this owner to sell the company, for what? For what? What are you talking about, for data? Yes, I use an accountant. I have a CPA. I've been using a CPA for 3 or 4 years now. Very important to get people to help you do things that you're not the best at. It's okay to reach out. It's cool to get like consultations with like lawyers and accountants and other people, because like sometimes that information the questions that you have, they'll give it to you. My accountant only charges me when she files my taxes, which is definitely worth me paying because I don't want to deal with that. You know, I'll give her the information, I'll organize it, and make sure she has everything to do the stuff. But when you start making like multiple sources of income and you're dealing with like the IRS, and you're like, all right, this isn't as easy as going to TurboTax anymore or H&R Block. It's important to have someone that knows what they're doing and have a relationship with that person, because you can call them throughout the year and say, hey, like, I think I need to buy a new car. Should I buy the car? Can I buy the car through my business? And what does that look like? Oh, you can get 50% business, 50% personal, and you can write off the mileage, or you can write off gas, and like, what? You're like, yo, get the new car, so it's like, I would say like, get committed to, if you want to be a music producer, if you desire to be whatever it is, you first need to start saying that you are. Like, I am a music producer. Whatever comes after I am is very important. But be committed and actually start acting and doing what those people do. What does a music producer do? They're not just, me personally, I'm not just making music all day. Like I said, I have a whole day dedicated to finances, Wealth Wednesday. I try to figure out ways to save money or ways to be more efficient, or like, what can I do this week that can, or let me look at my stuff. Oh, something happened. Thank God I looked at it. Because just imagine like someone, and that happens all the time. You get scammed and things get taken away, and you're like, why? Where's my money at? It's been happening for 3 months. So yeah, it's the music industry, and it's regardless if you're independent or signed, it's a business. So fortunately for me, I did go to business school before I was a music producer. Like before I even fathomed being a producer or even thought I was a music producer, I was in business school. So a lot of this stuff comes, I'm not as scared of it, where it's like, I know, I'm like, yeah, finances, business plan. I wrote 3 of them in one day when I was in college. Like, oh, you got a business idea? Let's figure it out. I got all of so much knowledge in my brain. I want to give it to you. So, I'm here for you guys. I've not heard about any new machine updates at all. I'm pretty sure that Akai is probably coming out with something new. I hope so. It looks really delicious if it is. That MPC XL Live or something like that. I'm going to go to NAMM and hope that they have a demo version. We could touch it and play with it, and hopefully that's where they announce it. We're hoping. But Machine, no. I did ask Mick if he's going. Mick works for Native Instruments. I was like, are you coming out here? He's like, no, maybe next year. And I'm like, oh, so maybe next year. Takes time for these things to happen. But I'm pretty sure they're working on it. They're really good about feedback, and their engineering team is amazing. And they do definitely are working on, they're always working on some cool stuff. But I think like the biggest thing with Machine, they really wanted to focus on like working on the software. And I because it's not fully a DAW, and I see that they're really trying to figure out how to like make it to the next level. So because in order for the standalone like to work, they have to make sure the software is good. So the software on the standalones can be top tier, right? So it's exciting though. But I highly recommend getting this MK3 now because it's still at a good price. The Zounds link in my link in my bio, it's $5.99 right now for the Machine, and that's a really good price. The software and the hardware, and this is my go-to. My Cash App. Hang tight. Say less. I have a donation, but link in my description that goes to like. What is my Cash App? I'm pretty sure it's my name. I'm sure it's my name. But I'll definitely start sharing my Cash App. Cash at me, ho. You're not a hoe, by the way. It just came out of my mind. But I appreciate you. Definitely I'm downloading the app right now. It's been a while. Yes, being home is the greatest feeling. Like, I love being home. Like, I get to connect with you guys. I'm in Mexico. I'm in Italy today. I'm in Canada right now. Right, like, you know. Um, but I do love traveling. I enjoy vacationing. But things have been freaking weird. Um, what up, my dog? What up? Do you think about the trend back to analog gear? I would love to get back in a real, what you call like a real, like a studio that has reels and see the process of like how they used to record analog and try it. I know that's probably a very expensive process, especially probably now that I don't know if they still produce or makes make that stuff like the actual like I'm pretty sure they do, but yeah. Um, Pulling up my Cash App. 1 second. A little rusty here. Oh, it is my name. Hold on. It's been a while. Not myself. I would love it. Give me an acoustic guitar up in this shit. Yep, Splice definitely has some weird wonky stuff. It's because people are this is oversaturated and people are claiming it under Content ID. So when you even like are in a YouTube stream like this, people are the video will get flagged and then I can't monetize it, and then all this 2 hours and 33 minutes of just it would go to that person, and that's just not fair. You gotta dispute it, and yeah. I'm gonna record this just to see what it sounds like. Oh no, I'm in a different register. I see. Oops. why I think about the Doll Wars. There's a Doll. There's a Doll Wars funny, like Star Wars. I don't think anything of it. I think it's whatever you decide to pay for, and whatever time that you invest. I feel like it's just like any campus. It's like going to Marshalls or Michaels, and there's like 5 different brands with white canvases that are blank, and everyone's like, which one's better? And it's like, it doesn't matter. They're all the same. Like, they're just different, different brands. Some of them, one may have a harder thing, one may have a softer thing. One may have little bubbles on it, or, you know. Damn, A major key. I can't believe you are 2 hours late. That's crazy. No, you're good. We're vibing. Yes, most of Sound Toys plugins are amazing. They're freaking amazing, and I used to. So I'm about to. I learned about Sound Toys when I was working at Platinum Sound Recording Studio in New York City. I was interning there back when I was in college, and actually was around when Kanye West was making his Dark Fantasy album. Towards the end of the album, where he had recorded it in Hawaii, but he was mixing and mastering it in New York at the studio I was working at. And that album is so special because of like how it's so special. There's so many like things I can talk about, like how he made everyone dress up in black because of the vibes, and the amount of musicians and singers and different artists that would come through to add their layers to. But like Mike Dean, like he was really cool guy to be around and hang out with, and I could see that they were using Sound Toys to get like a lot of the really cool echo. Like if you hear the song that the Blame Game, oh my gosh, like the way they use some of the echoes to these Echo Boy, and like I'll never forget like when I first got that plugin, I was like, oh my god, I have the plugin that Kanye West uses for these amazing songs. And like for an example, let's see if I put Echo Boy on this. Put so many plugins. There's an Echo Boy Junior, there's an Echo Boy regular. I'm just gonna it's probably gonna sound terrible, but let's just that's what we do. We just throw stuff on there. Turn off the other. Wow. As you can tell, there's so many different ways you could just manipulate. Let's go through the that. No serious echoing. You can like pitch it up. This is crazy. It's crazy. Just the amount you could just yeah. Vocal Smith from Isotope take too much CPU. Never used it, so definitely give them that feedback. We're giving you feedback, Isotope. Yeah, one thing about the machines that I prefer over my MPC, the pads feel better for finger drumming on the machine. Don't get me wrong, I like the MPC pad. Yep, that's facts. I love these pads. That's what I fell in love. I was like, oh, the pads, the pads. Yeah, the machine is real dope. Yes. TikTok is not the wave anymore. TikTok is like TikTok is it's a toxic relationship. It's like this. So TikTok is dope, like for connecting. If it works, like you could be making. I'd be really like never seeing people I follow. I literally will be like, I'm gonna follow this creator, but the moment I follow them, I'm like, I'm probably never gonna see them again because TikTok won't let me see them. So it's a problem. Like I said, they want you to pay in order for your content to be shown. So, yeah. I wish I could leave Facebook altogether, but my Spotify's connected. And I need to figure that out, like, right now. People told me I need socials for music promotions. So I reactivated Facebook, Instagram. Being off a year and a half, I regret it. So the thing is, it's a love-hate relationship. So as much as I'm talking about TikTok and Instagram, I'm posting stuff every day because I don't care. Like I'm gonna just, I enjoy it. I enjoy creating content. I have so many ideas. Even if one person sees it or if I influence one person, that's great. That's great. One more person. Like I'm not trying to influence the world like every single person. I'm not even trying to influence. I'm just trying to get out whatever idea I have in my head out to the world. Some things hit, some things don't. But I'm going to get these ideas out. And I do see the impact in other people. Like I've been making like daily videos about like ways to overcome creative blocks. And, you know, it's not going viral, but people are seeing it and their people are taking note like, oh yeah, you're right, I should take a break. Or yeah, feedback is great. Or yeah, I should definitely listen to other music and stuff like that. And but being strategic about it, like I can give you some advice. So I made like 4 YouTube videos in one day. That's called bulk content creation. And then I also made like 10 shorts, 11 like shorts in one day last week. And like I have so much content and every day I can release something without feeling overwhelmed. But I'm taking at least one day. As a content creator, music producer, it is important for you to have social media. Even though things are slowing down or things are happening, you don't want to get distracted. You want to keep being consistent and showing up. So it is what it is. Wait a minute. What's my thoughts on ChatGTP? A lifesaver. Oh my gosh, girl. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I have so many ideas to make money, and it's giving me so much. Thank you, whomever made ChatGTP. My thoughts is that it's an amazing resource. It's like the next version of Google. You could ask it anything and it'll help you out. I've asked it to give me so many ideas on like, you know, courses for music producers and things that I may not feel fully comfortable teaching. It's giving me that information on how to teach it and how to like break it down, which is so helpful. Like even with mixing, it's like there's times when I'm just like, I don't think I know what I'm talking about, but I do when it broke it down. It's like, yeah, mixing is EQing and compression and reverb and delay, and I'm like, I know that. I can talk about that. Yeah. So, and then it breaks down each component. It's universal in all the DAWs, right? So it's amazing. I love ChatGTP. What's your thoughts about it? What have you guys done with ChatGTP? Why them drums pop so hard? Would you throw on them? So the drums from the sound pack, like the loops, they're definitely processed. I definitely put like some. Oops. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm sorry, baby. I woke up my princess. The knock plugin. I use like the volt compressor. Use like the tape plugin for the master. Some limiter. I would have to pull up like the project, but yeah, definitely like lots of just already like hard hitting drums, like the knock plugin. It's like the best plugin for drums right now. Shout outs to Deepak. Decap. Thinking of Deepak Chopra. The MPC keys. That thing is huge, bro. I've heard playing the keys. It sounds dope. I want to play the keys right now. I hope you guys are inspired to pick up an instrument soon and get on your musicianship and artistry. I think we need to go back to like Earth, Wind, and Fire, when there's like 60 people in one studio and they're all recording all at once, and they're recording a 10-minute song. Everybody sweating and smell like funk. It's 4:00 in the morning because they just like take 6. Yeah, that's that funk, baby. How long we going tonight? So basically, I think I should end soon, but I want to still work on this song, or at least chop it up and see, just making some ideas. But I definitely appreciate you guys like giving me lots of love and questions in the comments. TikTok is superficial. TikTok is like a balance of educational, and of course there's another world. It just depends on what's on your feed. But it's a great, I like it. It's just that they're just trying to get people to spend money, which I get because of the business. So it is what it is. So yeah, what up, Calf? I can't say your name, but what's up? I got your name on the screen, so you know who it is. Oh, I know they process. They sound dusty as fuck in a good way. Oh yeah, and I also like I also process the drums through the SP404 MK2. Got the 303 compressor, the EQ. Yeah, because some of them are really dusty, like really compressed, and yeah. Get back to our Earth, Wind, and Fire days, like, I don't know. I would love to have band practice, y'all. Like, let's meet up in the garage. take it down like. Make sure you guys stream my latest song, Let's Go Find the Sun. Yes, I'm excited about playing. Back to the sampling. Oh, snap. I feel like I would need another sample to layer that with to add some stuff. But yeah, let me show you guys this really cool plugin. If you check out my last video that I just posted on YouTube this week, where I'm making a beautiful lo-fi beat, there's this plugin called Hollywood background singers, and you can type in a word and you can basically get them to sing words for you. But it's not like perfect words, it is background singing, but it's like it gets the job done. So let me pull it up real quick. Let's see if I can find it. So many plugins. Where the hell is it? Any moment I will find it. Where are you? You want to reorganize stuff? I think it's under audio units. Damn, y'all. Where is that? Oh, so I do have some somatics. See, I told you. See, I don't know. I don't have no thoughts about it yet, but this is some bull. I can't find a plugin. I'm gonna find this plugin. I'm gonna play some music while I'm finding this thing. We're gonna find this thing. Turn this up. I'm gonna find this thing. Some things I be deleting things, y'all. I be deleting shit. Where's that, bro? I'm not tripping. This thing ain't here. I'm going through every folder. I'm going through every room in the house. Well, you know what? Maybe we're in a matrix and maybe that shit don't exist no more. This is some bullshit. withered. I'm gonna just go crazy. Can't find it. It's gone. I'm like I was in a desperate mood to delete stuff, so I may have deleted it by accident. Let me write that down to make sure it's there. Hollywood singers. I guess you're gonna have to check out the last video I made. If you haven't already, you guys should check it out, because the app is crazy, because you can type in what you want the chorus or the choir to sing, and yeah, it's not on here. I'm gonna upload it or whatnot. Yeah, Hollywood background singers. I think it's this is crazy. Can't find it. Oh, here it is. I found it. I found it, y'all. The company is called Opus, and it's called EW Hollywood Background Singers. East West, I don't know if that's what that means, so let me just turn this down. I found it, y'all. So just imagine like you have this plugin. Get you guys to see it this way. It's pretty cool. You have your normal stuff, your vowels, like you know, so if I put the oohs, if I choose ooh and I play, pick my keyboard, like if I wanted to play exactly what I just played for y'all, like let's see. Keyboard small. That's cool, right? They have different versions of oohs. And then they have consonants, A, B. So let's say if I played. Find the key. So then you have now you're gonna get into the combinations where you have they got ums and oohs together, and then you have single phrases. I guess it's just like singing. Got a nice soulful black woman's voice there, and which is actually Durga McBroom, Lorelei McBroom, and CC White. Those are the names of the singers that's on this VST. Okay, so now you have this section called multi-singer. So game changer. So it literally gives us like a whole choir. And if I go to play here at the top, there's this thing called Word Builder. And then right now it's loaded to feel it in my soul, I guess. So every time I press down on the key, it plays a different word. So nice, right. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this phrase that's here. There's this section called phrases, and I could go to background singers and hit common words, soul phrases, pop phrases, gospel phrases, and it literally has words. So like if I want to go, let's see, choose a word, I got to hold on. So I'm going to choose that. It actually puts in the text editor what it should actually say. It doesn't type the exact words out. It says like it in a singing word. So it's like, I got to hold on. This is sick. You guys see this shit? I hope you're at home like just what? If you already seen this and you already know, but I didn't know about this until I started making Sarah's keys, and I finally am ready to share you guys because it's dope. A little gem there. Yeah, let's try a gospel phrase. They have like, let's see, got Merry Christmas, holy water, how sweet the sound, how sweet the sound. Yeah, so if you're looking for the best choir plug-in, yeah, you're welcome. It is 5:06 p.m. in LA. It's still a beautiful day. I'm so grateful, even though I felt like I lost a whole hour, which we did, and I was tired as hell this week. I am so grateful that the sun is still out, and it's 5 p.m. We're back. My birthday is next Saturday. Sarah's Keys drops next Friday on the 24th. Make sure you guys stream it. Stream the music that's out today and all that good stuff. Yeah. I'm never going to stop giving the sauce away. Never going to get giving the sauce away. I hope you guys enjoy today's microwave beats. I think I'm just going to upload the songs that I know that are done up to DistroKid this weekend. And this week I'm going to be making so many beats, especially with this this beauty right here. And as well as on this here. There's so many cool updates. So wrapping my head around some stuff. Like I said, I wish I had two of me right now because I got some stuff to do. I got some stuff. But I'm doing everything I can. As best as I can. I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and head out. I'll take my pup on a walk and go get some food. Stay safe. Be kind to yourself. Listen to good positive music and drink your water. Here's mine. Yummy. I love you guys. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you guys. Have a good evening, morning, wherever you're doing, wherever.